Up, YouTube, friends, and probably future Ryan. I'm super sick. Welcome to another hot cup of Clark. So I've been sick for like the past 3-ish days, and it feels terrible. At first, it was like only like a fever or something, or just like, man, I feel kind of tired all the time. Now it's the worst, and I hate everything, and I want to feel good again. So I'm gonna hunt down some Mucinex over these next couple days, chug a bunch of NyQuil, and hopefully be feeling at the top of my game by New Year's Eve. If not, I'm screwed. Hopefully by tomorrow night, because I want to go see Neon Indian. And if I'm feeling like this, I probably won't go, which is really sad and sucks, because like I really want to go see that show. But anyway, aside from being sick, today was like a boys' day afternoon out with me and my brother and my dad, and we decided to hit up downtown San Antonio. But before we went downtown, we hit up the Indian buffet, Indian Palace in town, and like always, love me some Indian food, especially in the buffet habitat. I was really disappointed because there's this huge group of people, and every time they put out samosas, they took all of them. I had like one samosa the whole time, and like I was kind of disappointed from that. But I tried the craziest thing called egg curry. It was like this scary red sauce that just had like hard-boiled eggs cut in half, chucked into it, and it was probably the spiciest thing there, surprisingly. But solid 10 out of 10 Indian Palace, super great Indian buffet. But yeah, we went downtown today, my brother, my dad, and me, and I guess like it's kind of cool hanging out with them. We went to a lot of thrift shops because like that's what we do as a family. The family that thrifts together stays together, or whatever. Went to the Pearl, and also like the big library downtown and the market in Market Square, and I personally been there too many times for it's kind of like lost its appeal. It's touristy, trappy personally, so I don't really like going there too much. But going to the main library downtown, this is the first time I've ever been there. For you who don't know, the library downtown is also Spy Kids headquarters in the Spy Kids movie, so there's that. But it's super cool and like big and open and artsy on the inside, and I love everything about it. But when I was there, I was able to pick up some DVDs, so not DVDs. Well, I picked up one Blu-ray for Ant-Man because he's an electrical engineer. I'm an electrical engineer. And the scene where he says I'm an electrical engineer and then he goes work at Baskin Robbins or whatever is like one of my like that's where I feel like I'm going in life. But anyway, I picked up some more CDs. I have them on hold at the library close to my house, but I'm still waiting for the Avalanche's new album to be kind of like delivered there. Crap, I didn't mute my phone. Okay. Muted. Fixed. Alright. But I'm waiting for the Avalanche's album to get there. And like I have 5 already there. And I was like, and now they're closed till the 2nd. So that kind of sucks. That's like 4-ish days without music. But I was able to pick up some new albums today at the downtown library. So I'll go ahead and tell you about them. The first one I got was Beach House Teen Dream. Big fan of Beach House. They're actually one of the albums I put on hold, Depression Cherry. So I went ahead and picked up this one. It has a bonus disc that has like some videos and stuff on it, but I don't know. I don't really watch the bonus disc on much. Only like on movies to see the deleted scenes, but I might get around to watching the videos on this, but I'm going to go ahead and give this a listen to and see what I think about it. Probably will like it. Probably vibe out. The other one I got, Rah Rah Riot. I'm a real big fan of Binary Mind and all that kind of stuff. I actually didn't know this album existed, so when I saw it, I was like, oh, cool, a new album. Better check this out. Actually, it's probably even not that new. It's probably from like 2010 or whatever. 2008. Didn't know it existed. Oh, well. But I'm going to go ahead and give this one a listen to. I'm a big fan of like Angel Please and Binary Mind. And I don't think I've heard of any of the ones on this album, so I'm going to definitely give that a listen to in the next couple of days. Got Mountain Goats, All Hail West Texas. I go to school out in Lubbock, which is in West Texas, so I figured, hey, I love the mountain goats, and West Texas is tolerable, and I can relate to it. So hopefully this has some good stuff. I love the mountain goats, the folksy kind of sound. Chavo Guerrero, great song by the Mountain Goats. This year, Up to the Wolves, all great stuff. The album Tallahassee by them is probably my favorite one, but all their stuff I could listen to forever, and they have so much music available. It's great and amazing. Another one I picked up was Fortress by Miniature Tigers. The couple of songs I know on here are Rock and Roll Mountain Troll. A friend of mine really likes or digs that song, so I'm like, okay, I'll go ahead and give this album a whole listen to because of that one song. Then I also noticed Gold Skulls on here. There's a band called Pepper Rabbits. They do a really good cover of Gold Skull. I'm actually a bigger fan of the cover than I am of their version, the original version of Gold Skull. But it's still like a solid Miniature Tigers album. All their music is great. Like Mia Farrow, awesome album. Their newer one, I need to get a hold of. I think they feature someone on a song in that album, and I don't know. I haven't really had a chance to listen to that one, so I'm gonna go ahead and try and also probably put their newer album on hold. But Miniature Tigers, always a great classic, kind of poppy, good music. I also picked up the Battles La Di Da. La Di Da is that kind of like, well, the Battles in general are kind of like electric and stuff. I've heard a couple songs off of this, I guess just because during the same time I was listening to the Battles a lot, like songs like Ice Cream and the Diamonds. I think that's the name of their song. This album also dropped, so I gave it a listen to a couple of the singles, like the Yabba, and I think Summer Simmer was another one I listened to. And it has the vibes, I guess, like the rest of the Battles' music. But I'm definitely going to give that one a listen to, throw it on a couple different playlists I've been making recently. And then finally the last one I picked up was Gold Panda Lucky Shiner. I really don't know much about Gold Panda. There's like one song, and I don't know if it's on the album or not. I actually don't have any of other album by Gold Panda, so I'll probably give this one a listen to. This is like my mystery grab. Like, I've heard of that band. Like, better go listen to its music and tell you how it went and whatnot. But yeah, that's about it that I got from the library. The rest of the music is stuff I'm more anticipating. Like, all these albums are great and awesome, and like I really am glad I grabbed them. But the ones I put on hold at the library, I'm looking even more forwards to, because those are ones I really wanted for a long time. So hopefully I get those in pretty soon. If not, I also kind of want to go exploring around a couple other libraries, because these are all albums that like I wouldn't put on hold, but just like because I found, I was like, oh yeah, I like this band, and they have another album I haven't heard of, so time to go grab that other album. So that was that. I guess the other thing that I did today was the aspects of the thrift shopping around. So I was able to get a bunch of shirts, and I think maybe one pair of pants. No, maybe I just got 3 shirts. But right now they're in the laundry, so I might do what I did last time, where I kind of did the catwalk, just like, ooh yeah, look at my new shirt that I got from the thrift shop. Or I might just like, boom, boom, boom. These are the shirts I got. I really like them because they're bright and colorful. Also, they're long sleeve cowboy t-shirts. I know one of them is definitely a long sleeve, like neon cowboy t-shirt. The other one, not so sure much about. But also, something I've been meaning to tell you guys for like the past week, I got some new shoes. So I stopped by Ross a couple days ago on the search for boots. I finally found a pair. There were some Clarks I was able to snag for only $25 to replace the pair of shoes I got for $20 that have like a hole like this big in the bottom of them. So hopefully these ones will last much longer than those ones did. Because the problem with that hole isn't because like it's uncomfortable or anything, but whenever it's raining and like I step on any kind of wet surface, the water instantly shoots into my sock from that hole, and I'm just like, now these are uncomfortable, and I'm not having it anymore. But glad I found those pair of shoes. I really wanted the ones that have like the stretchy sides on them, because I don't know, I'm just a fan of not tying things, and that saves me like 30 seconds a day from tying my shoes. Also, because I know they're going to be the same tightness pretty much throughout. That's like my biggest like pet peeve whenever I'm tying my shoes. Like, this shoe is a little bit looser than this one, and that's going to bother me all day. And that's a little bit of what happened today. I was bothered all day by like one of my shoes being a little bit tighter than the other one, and I just couldn't get the other one tight enough. So I was just like, oh well. Also, kind of breaking them in right now was a little bit rough, walking so much downtown around like the Pearl and the library and the market and whatnot, but I feel like that's kind of like good in the breaking in process. I'm like actually breaking them in and whatnot. But yeah, hopefully these next couple episodes I'll be showing you my thrift shop haul. I threw away all the tags, but I can still probably remember the prices because like that's what's important to me. When I get that 50% discount, I think Goodwill tomorrow is having like 50% discount on everything in their stores, and that kind of makes me want to go out and just like buy a bunch of like shirts and pants. The only problem is I have no more room in my closet, so what I need to start doing now is I have to start going through and deciding like what clothes I don't like and what clothes I do like. Or like this has a really ugly stain on it. Like that one shirt I picked up from a thrift shop haul a couple days ago, a couple episodes ago, the like deserty looking sunset one. When I was cooking tamales, the vegan tamales, making the sauce, the oil was popping everywhere, and it had like that really red the really red thick curry paste, not curry but peppery paste in it, and that just stained the hell out of it. And I can either say like that's a $2 loss that I'm willing to go with, or like, you know what, I'm gonna Tide stick the hell out of this and hopefully get those oil stains out of it, because that's what they are. They're big old oil stains, and those are just a pain to get out. But if I do get them out, more power to me. If I don't, oh well. That was a fun one wear, and like it was really big on me, so like I won't be too hurt. But that's why I need to go through. I need to find out what clothes is too big for me, what clothes is too small, what clothes can't be worn anymore. Just boom, donate that, let it re-enter the cycle. If it's just destroyed, don't donate it. Maybe repurpose it. I don't know. But yeah, that's about it for today's episode. I know it's a little bit of a shorter one, like 3 minutes shorter than normal, but that's alright. That gives you more free times. So like always, go ahead and do those YouTube things. Hit that like button below because I'm sick, and likes will give me the healing power that I need to feel better again. And if you love hearing me ramble on and on and on, and hopefully in a less sick voice, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And like always, leave a comment below on like, yeah, I love this album, or like, you should listen to this band because like they have music similar to some other band that you brought up. All that kind of good stuff. Please don't make fun of me. Don't be a bully. That's mean. And as always, thanks for stopping by.